Hi, my name is Shay or Shailene, and today I'm going to show you how to paint this lovely little bee on a rock. So, to start off, what you will need is some water, black, yellow, white, and blue acrylic paint, some brushes, and a rock that you can find in your backyard or an alley or somewhere, and something to paint on like this old shirt that I have. So to start off, you're going to wet your brush, get some white acrylic paint, and we're going to prime our rock. So you're going to start to paint all over, and this will provide a nice even coat of paint to start placing our next color on. And don't be afraid to start painting on your fingers. And we're just going to let that dry for a bit before we move on to the next step. And we're going to get our yellow paint and paint that all over our rock. And because we had the white base underneath, our yellow is going to be really vibrant. You want to make sure this layer is really thick. And this will ensure that when we add the stripes and everything else, you can still see the yellow underneath. And you're going to let that dry for a bit. Next, we're going to take some black paint and we're going to paint on a head here. So start at one end of your rock and draw a line where you want your head to end. And you can make the head as big as or as small as you want. Next, we're going to start painting on some stripes. Start a little bit after the head, and you can place as many or as little stripes as you please. Doesn't really matter. Now to save time in this video, I'm only going to do the top part of the stripes. I'm not going to go on underneath the rock, but if you want to, you can. And as you can see, I'm just going to continue placing stripes all the way down. And to finish off, I put a little circle at the end there. Let that dry. And now we're going to move on to the eyes. I put a little bit too much paint on my brush there. And for the eyes, what we're going to do is paint ovals or circles, whatever you feel like. And keep in mind, they don't have to be perfect, as we can always go over with black paint to cover up any mistakes that we made. And you can be as messy as you want. We can always clean up the lines later with black paint. And you're gonna let that dry. Next, we're gonna take a smaller brush, get some more white paint, and add a little smile. As you can see, I had some paint on my brush, so I struggled a bit and made a mistake. But that's okay. We can fix it in a second here. Add a little smile. And we can go in with some black paint and fix the mistake. And now we're gonna draw or paint on, we're gonna paint on some antennas. And think of them as the letter P. And then the other side, a backwards P. And now for the wings. So to start off, we're going to put 2 parallel lines on the back, and then we're going to connect them, making a shape kind of resembling a capital D, as you can see here. And I'm just making some touch-ups here. And to add more details on the wings, added 2 little lines in each wing. And I'm just cleaning up the lines of the eyes. And now we're going to add some blue to our brush. I'm mixing it in with a little white. And we're just going to add some more detail to our wings. This is optional. You don't have to put the blue. There, we are now done the wings, antennas, and almost the eyes. And now to add the pupils, so you're going to make a little C shape. On both eyes. And you can make any corrections with white paint, as you can see here. And after all the finishing touches, you've now created your little rock bee. You can place them in your garden or wherever you like, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.